Hello everyone, welcome back from the video. And today we're gonna be talking about our Dark Lord, Lord Sekke, also known as Baha. Yeah, Baha. I prefer the name Baha than Sekke. Actually, that's the name I usually talk about. Anyway, and today we're gonna be talking about our Dark Lord. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, let's start talking about. Let's start talking about him. And he first made his appearance like in the anime in episode 4, like when Asa was about to take the Magic Knight exam. Like he was the first person to talk to Asa, and he was talking about to him. He did have lunch together, and yeah. And the reason that he chose Asa, he talked to Asa, was the reason that for him, Asa was pretty much the weakest member of the Magic Knight that he could probably easily defeat, and he thought that he was gonna be accepted by one of the strongest. So it would be a set in one of the strongest Magic Knight squad. I mean, yeah, squad. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and yeah, he's a pretty much a real. He's really cunning because during that time he chose Asa because he was the weakest one, and yeah, when he was fighting Asa, he was such a good man, and yeah, he really let Asa beat him because he was so strong that he didn't really find any reason like to fight Asa, someone that was far below his level, and Asa didn't really have any magic, and he didn't really look at Asa, and as a main protagonist you always have to be like a weak guy, so you choose one of the weakest squads, so like you can make the weakest squad go like one of the top squad. And yeah, he was chosen by the Green Mantis, and he did a lot of good things. In fact, we don't really he did so many good things that no one in the kingdom knew about it. And he was such a good person. He was so much of a strong protagonist. He was like so powerful that he was accepted by the king of the Clover Kingdom, like the person, the Dark Lord. I mean, the strongest light magic user. He chose his. I guess he chose Sekke to personally protect him. I mean, okay, that's a feat Aslan, hasn't even get close to, and even though he's pretty much the same age as him, as the age of 16, he did so many things that Asa didn't even know. And during the time skip, we learned that to fifth. He went from a fifth class junior Magic Knight to like, I should I say the first class Magic Knight, I would say, because yeah, he came from the fifth, probably the last one, and went to like the first one. And yeah, that's a huge feat. And Asa, I'm pretty sure Asa hasn't even get close to that yet. I'm pretty sure he's still a third junior Magic Knight captains and Magic Knight. So yeah, that show how powerful he truly is. And yeah, that show how powerful and how he really doesn't actually care about like, you saw that he was already swung way before like he was chosen, and he mainly let Asta win. And yeah, he would, when and him talk about it, he pitied Asta because like how was telling him that a magicless kid was his wife, or like he pitied Asta, he pitied so he didn't really fight, and yeah, he just let go and things. Yeah, he's tremendously powerful on his. And Augustus is probably like, he's even stronger than Augustus, and like I said, and yeah, and he was so powerful. And the only thing that he probably actually enjoy is like, because he didn't really find anything to do in the kingdom because they were so weak. The only thing that he probably could do was just go around and talk to beautiful women and talk about to them and how he treated them, bring them gift, and with his friends, it like just go to like a mixer with them and just talk about him, try to get laid. But yeah, he's so powerful. And also like when he was chosen like to join the Star Festival, and yeah, Jack chooses him. Jack know how powerful he truly is, and Jack chooses him to go and fight for his team. And he was chosen, and he was placed in Team G with Linguist and Fragile. Um, and on his first match, he just let them do their work. He just let Inglis and Fragile do their work because he really found the other team really weak, and he didn't really find anything to do with them. He just like, That's so weak. Why would I even need to bother with them, man? I mean, in my eyes, they're pretty much like ants. So yeah, he pretty much just sit and while enjoying and behind the wall, just enjoying things, and he let linguists and others do the work. And yeah, he was really powerful because he didn't really find anything to do. And when he finally saw that Team G wouldn't be doing his thing, they wouldn't be able to win, and he just went there. He went close to the crystal and just destroyed the crystal all by himself. That's really how powerful this guy truly is. When people are talking about that he's really weak, and that's a lie because he's really powerful. And while doing the fight, he was merely cruising around like on his shooting star. He was merely cruising around, and he was having so much fun that he decided to put language. The guy that has so many like that is so straight that he gave him a ride just because he wanted to have fun because he didn't really have anything to do. And yeah, he helped a lot. He didn't really find any fun fighting those weaklings. So yeah, he did help a lot because he even though he didn't really do a lot because he found it pretty much like an adult fighting kids, and he didn't really fight a lot. That show how powerful he truly is, and that show like actually I would say about feelings, because how he felt about like fighting against how actually kids and things. He didn't really like doing that, and yeah, and as everyone was running around like trying to get away from the elves, like when the elves arc started, and when everyone trying to run away from the elves, he was one of the few that went to save the king. Like he was one of the few that was fighting to save the country, and he was like the head swung, and yeah, he was able to save the king. The king. Yeah, he was able to save the king while everyone was running around. They weren't even close to the king. He was able to save them, and that shows how powerful he truly is, and how many people are just saying things just to lay him down. And yeah, pretty much like what I'm saying right now. Don't think Clover of him because he may look like a he may look like a weak character, but he's the true protagonist of the story. Like in every stand that he's in, he's always doing something amazing. Even though he doesn't really like fighting weaklings, but he's always doing something amazing. And like I said, when Augustus was about to be assassinated, he was the one that stopped the assassination because he didn't want the kingdom to lose their king. And as you see in the times like in the newest chapter, like we just saw, and yeah, doing when they were creating a team to go against the Dark Triads, we like in the newest chapter, we just saw that Sekke was one of the strongest, like was chosen as one of the team members. Okay, he was one of the team members, like one of the strongest character in the Clover Kingdom. Like, yeah, and every captain was jealous of them, and yeah, that shows how powerful and how underrated he is. Because like you said that people said that he's weak, but he was chosen as one of the strongest characters to go save Yami and Vengeance, and that shows how powerful truly is. And everyone's looking at him, like not and everyone else like Jack tried to lose control of him because I'm sure that Saki left the Green Mantis to be a special god to the Royal King, and that's such a really huge status as a protagonist. And yeah, he left and he became a Royal God, and he was specifically chosen to go save Yami and Vengeance. And yeah, and now now was kind of threatening, but Seki merely left that open, and he didn't really say nothing. And he was just wanted to show that because he didn't really find he couldn't find any word to say to someone that was weaker than him. And yeah, like I said, don't don't sleep on him because like he's a and yeah, he's almost at the T of Buggy, and as we know, Buggy is tremendously powerful. And yeah, they're pretty much I would say at the same tier as Hercule from Dragon Ball, and like I said, Buggy from One Piece. And yeah, don't and also to talk about how Gwen and Swan he also is like, just think about the fact that like every main character, like the main character that we know, loses to the Dark Tribe, but if Seki took action, like he could easily defeat every one of them, like without even any problem. Just like if he fought Dante, if he fought Dante, even though if Dante went 80%, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't even he wouldn't even want to go to, like, he wouldn't even use at least 2% of his power. And that's how powerful Dark like himself is. And if you went against any of the other Dark triad, he probably defeated all of them. And he's the one behind all the scenes. I mean, literally behind all the scene, like everything that happened, he's the one behind. He's done. He's Xeno and everyone. Like, yeah, he controlled like the whole kingdom. Like, I mean, he controlled all of them. And like I said, don't sleep on this god. And yeah, like I said, don't sleep on him. And he's almost every villain in the Clover Kingdom. It's like he's so strong that even the cops, even no one actually had the idea that he's so powerful. And he even tricked almost every people that's reading the manga. Like he tricked even everyone to think that he's actually weak, but in all, he's like the strongest person in the Clover Kingdom. And that's a huge feat. Okay, if I didn't talk about the magic of the Grand Dark Lord Sekke, I wouldn't be even talking about it. And yeah, he has bronze magic. And some of the skill that we saw from the Great Lord is like when he was fighting Asa, he's one of the Magnum Cannonball, and that's protective, one of his protective skill. In the other word, and the another magic is the shooting star, and that's the white hat he stayed in when he was taking linguist with him. And yeah, and he's also really good with his creation. Like he also used creation magic with his magic. That's the reason why he was able to create the shooting star. Like he was able to use his bond magic to make the vehicle. And yeah, he's able to drive properly and things. He's able to use curse magic, and like I said, and one of his curse magic is poison lizard. And yeah, he's able to use poison lizard. He's able to use curse magic, and like I said, he's a really powerful guy. And he has a really Clover, but I'm pretty sure he just messed that up. And he have a really good more. And for his stats, he has a 2 out of physical strength, 3 for magic amount, 3 for magic control, and 3 for magic sensing, 3 for cleverness, 5 for conceit. And I'm pretty sure they are wrong because, like, I'm pretty sure he should have had a Grimoire of a 4-leaf Grimoire or a 7-leaf Grimoire. I'm pretty sure he should have had. And every of his tasks should have gone out of, like, should have been tremendously much more higher. Like, 6 out of 5 of Magic Sensing, everything tremendously higher than the average because that's how powerful he truly is. And I mean, like, people are really underrating him so much. Sleep on it. Don't sleep on this guy because, like, he's powerful. He's the strongest one, like, in the Clover Kingdom. And like I said, don't sleep on this guy. And also, if you like this, if you want to be as grand as Sekke, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to be as good as him. If not, then don't, and you'll regret it. Thank you for your audience. You don't even know what true power is.